Welcome to Stargate SG1 for the first time, still not a Star Trek podcast. My name is Jeff Aiken, and I'm watching Stargate SG1 for the first time.
I'm Brent Allen, and I'm also watching Stargate SG1 for the first time. Actually, it's my 47th time. But for the first time, I am intentionally watching the show trying to seek out the messages that the writers and show creators have hidden deep within. You know, the sci-fi stuff, those lessons that hold up a mirror to society, give us hope that things can be better in the future, or just show us how to be better human beings to one another. And sometimes big old handfuls of all of them all at the same time.
We'll see if that happens again in the 16th episode of the third season that we're about to watch right now, Urgo, with a U, not an E. It's not even a real word. In fact, I think it's going to be somebody's name. My prediction said this is going to be a water episode. They're going to be like on a boat with a Captain Urgo guy, and I am a very good guesser. And let's find out if it's even almost a tiny, teeny bit true as you, Brent, tell us a little bit about this episode.
Jeff, this is the 16th episode, season 3, Urgo. Original air date, January 26, 2020. That was on Sky One over in England. Actually, here in America, it was on January 28th, 2 days later. So we're in that kind of vein right here. This is a Peter DeLuise joint, so keep an eye out for that cameo. Jeff, I am going to tell you something about this episode that I usually reserve for the end.
All right.
I love this episode.
Oh, wow. No pressure.
This is I have seen this episode the single most amount of times out of any Star Trek Stargate episode I've ever seen.
Really? This
is number one on my rewatch list every single time.
You've seen this one 470 times.
Maybe more.
Wow.
I love this episode.
100% it's not a water episode.
This episode checks all the boxes for me. Wow. Am I going to say that it is the single best episode of Stargate in the entire franchise? It might be.
Oh my God.
It might be. I love this episode. I don't know. There's another one too. There's another one that I like a whole lot too. You guys know the one. Yeah. I'm not going to say anymore. I'm just letting you know.
All right.
I have to say it straight up. I'm so giddy to get to this episode.
Well, the good news is I'm not afraid to tell you I hate it if I hate it.
Yes.
In fact, I almost want to now. Like I just...
So here's the thing. And I said this on purpose because now I have set a bar for this episode that you don't usually have going into an episode.
Exactly.
And this episode's either going to hit that bar or it's not. And you're going to let me know one way or the other.
Yeah.
So
I hope this one sucks.
However, this is to our Patreon folks who have been a part of an ongoing conversation that has been happening within this show for Patreon exclusive. This is why Jeff and I have recently done what we've done, because I had to do this episode.
Had to get to it. It makes total sense now.
Had to get here. So with that, Jeff, let's go watch this episode. I want to get into it. If you're joining us for the very first time, first of all, welcome. You're amazing. It's a great show. You go all the way back, but listen, serious, stay for this one because this one's great. The way this works is Jeff and I are going to go watch this episode right now. We have not watched this episode prior and then come in with a bunch of notes to discuss it. No, we're going to watch it right now. If you're hanging out with us on YouTube, stick around. You are going to catch the reaction version of this. And if you want the full unedited version, head over to Patreon, where not only do you get the full unedited cut of our reaction, you also get the full unedited cut of the entire video. And then you get all the behind the scenes conversations that Jeff and I have as well.
With entirely different storylines and everything.
Exactly.
If you're listening to us on a podcasting app, you're about to join us in the future on the other side of the episode where I'm going to share my first time reactions. Brent's going to share any of the sci-fi messages he found. Brent, let's dive into one of your favorite episodes, Urgo.
P4X884 looks like an untouched paradise, sir.
Appearances may be deceiving.
Let's go touch it.
One man's ceiling is another man's floor.
A fool's paradise is a wise man's hell.
Never run with scissors?
One man's ceiling is another man's floor. Spoiler alert. That's going to be my feeling on this episode.
Listen, I'm just saying, when I was doing Beat Me Up with Matt, it happened more than once. And I was like, this is like the best episode ever. And he was like, meh. So
he was always kind about it, which was nice.
Yeah.
You trying to make a point, Major?
Yes, sir. We should perform a standard recon mission. Mineral and biological survey to determine if 884 is a viable site for a research colony.
Very well. You have a goal. Mineral survey, my favorite. Colonel. I know, General. It's all fun and games until someone breaks a nail.
Those silly kids.
It's been a while since we've gotten a good Hammond
Au revoir, mon général.
episode.
I am unfamiliar with that term, O'Neill.
Au revoir. It's French. It means ciao. Ciao means adios. Auf Wiedersehen. Sayonara, which all very loosely translated means goodbye. Stand down.
What happened? What happened? That's what I just asked you. Will someone please explain?
General, we just left. We went through the gate and we came back here.
Major, you've been gone over 15 hours.
Bum, bum, bum.
The initial images portraying this planet as a paradise seem to have been manufactured and then broadcast back to us through the mount.
Why?
Possibly with the intended purpose of luring us into this room.
See? I knew it was too good to be true.
An alien abduction
Wow,
episode.
this coffee's great.
Teal'c?
Isn't that hot?
Extremely.
Indeed.
Just stay on the base. We're going to need to keep an eye on you for the time being.
Hammond's like, that was
I feel
weird.
fine.
As do I, Daniel Jackson.
For someone who just drank half a gallon of steaming hot coffee.
Right.
It's the whole episode of them drinking coffee, eating stuff in the mess. Just, God, this tastes so good.
Well, at least you get to see the mess for the first time.
Right? Nice tablecloths. Wherever they went, they got a big dose of MDMA, and they're just like, God, this feels so good. It tastes amazing. Old
This computer
screen.
screen looked like one of those magic eye.
Oh, yeah.
Try the pie.
So I'm running a full diagnostic on them. Oh. Wow.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
This is the best part I've ever had.
SG1, report to MedLab 3.
How about MedLab 3 reports to us?
That lady's staring at the table.
You're talking about something smaller than the head of a pin.
Barely large enough to show up on an X-ray.
Right. Which is why I also needed to run an electron resonance scan. And this is magnified several thousand times, sir.
Wow, they're still using old light boxes and x-rays.
That thing's in all of us.
I'm afraid so.
Old ball with little Nero connector things.
It looks like a snitch, to be honest with you.
Can these
Yeah.
devices be removed?
Not without causing irreparable brain damage, sir.
What's the downside?
How they were implanted without
just
any
like-
external marks or injury to the cortex is beyond me.
We determine what threat they pose?
Apparently all deserts on base are in grave danger.
Until we find out the true purpose of these objects, I'm quarantining you in the level 22 isolation quarters with a 24-hour guard.
Can you quarantine us in the mess? We won't go
Or
anywhere.
at least get room service. Can we at least get room service, like on demand?
We don't have to demand it. Just keep it coming.
Uh-huh.
It's pretty nice isolation quarters.
Who said that?
Wasn't me.
What do you say we all go do something?
Is this Urgo coming up?
Teal'c? Did you hear that?
I did.
Indeed.
Mhm.
Two
Who's there?
opportunities.
Okay, I'll make it so that you can all see me, but only because you asked.
Recognize the voice. Is it Mel?
You all can see me, right?
Apparently.
Oh, good. I'm so glad.
Is that Dom?
Hello, hello.
It's Dad.
Who is it, Jeff?
It's his dad. It's
It
Dom
is. Yeah, it
DeLuise.
is.
Oh
It
my
is. Yeah.
gosh.
Yeah,
He looks great. He's got to be like 70 in this.
probably. He's certainly alive still in this one. I'm going to tell you this right now. Throughout the course of this episode, Dom DeLuise is here. He is Dom DeLuise. He's basically going to ad-lib every single one of his lines.
They're just like, here you go.
Keep that in mind as you watch this episode.
Okay.
He's just ad-libbing his line.
Now, is that just him being like, yeah, you gave me a script, whatever, I'm Dom DeLuise, I'm going to do what I want? Or is that like what they wanted him to do?
I don't know, but his son is directing the show.
Fair.
The episode. So it's probably like, hey, Dad, here's the idea I need you to get across so they can respond. Go. Like,
I got this.
Yeah. There's probably something in the script for it. Just go, Dad. Do your thing. 1,000% know the cameo in this episode. There's a spot where, he starts flashing and looking like different people. And one of the people he looks like is his son.
Okay.
And that's the Peter DeLuise cameo. So it's literally like Dom flashes into his son.
Peter, right? Boom, boom.
Yeah.
Ah, now you all say it.
Hello, Urgo.
Do you know that you're all much
Hello,
better looking on
Urgo.
the outside than you are on the inside? On the inside, it's so complicated. Oh, please.
Airman? Could you come here? Do you see an intruder in this room anywhere?
I like how they're totally self-aware. Like they know they're tasting
sir.
things they shouldn't be tasting. They know that this is a hallucination or whatever.
Right. Dismissed.
You're actually in our heads, aren't you?
You are so smart, Samantha. I love that about you.
Carter?
The technology implanted in our brains, sir.
It's Urgo.
We're looking at some sort of visual communication interface, controlled hallucination.
So, what?
He gets confused. By the way, who is Mary Steenburgen?
This is incredible. Wait,
Who's
the
Mary
devices must be
Steenburgen?
linked somehow.
Couldn't we go someplace else that's not here? Someplace, that's not here. Cree, anywhere.
Cree.
Okay, so what does he look like?
A famous tenor?
Pavarotti.
What's this? Try the paddles.
So do you experience any physical?
Oh no, Doug's gonna do it.
Hey!
Teal?
Will you loosen up?
Hey, I'm loose.
He doesn't have total control over us, just the power of suggestion.
There is no way to remove me from your brains. Forget about it.
Forget about it.
What are you doing in our brains in the first place?
Well, she got it, you got it. I'm here to learn. I'm here to experience your world.
So we've been tagged, like we do with animals in the wild when we want to study them.
The race who created you and put these things in our brains, they're going to want the information you're collecting at some point.
I suppose.
So how do they get it?
You don't want to know.
Let's say I do.
Don't worry, you will never have to find out.
So maybe if we contact whoever created the technology.
That would be bad. Very bad.
Why should we listen to you?
Okay, I know that you only like me a little bit, but I like you a lot. And I do not want you to die.
Die?
Yes, as in dead. They're gonna kill you. They'll open your brains with a big giant can opener, and then they scoop me out with a big scoopy thing. That's how it works. It's death or me. Me or death. You have to decide. Me or death.
So there's a thing in this episode, Jeff. You will almost never see Teal'c and Urgo or Chris Judge and Dom DeLuise in the same shot
Okay.
because Chris Judge apparently could not stop laughing.
Really?
Yep. So like he was there, he just couldn't stop laughing. And like this scene in particular, there's a lot of really interesting cuts in an editing process that is probably just Chris Judge like
Cracking up.
busting out laughing. Yeah. And the whole rest of the cast too, I'm sure.
I gotta say though, for a dude who's just ad-libbing this whole thing, he has a deep understanding of who his character is.
Well, I'm sure he's got a guide because he can't ad-lib and have them respond on script and just have him ad-libbing the whole thing. Like he's got to be able to lead them somewhere or go somewhere. But clearly he said something and Richard Dean Anderson responded like a smidgen or lot or whatever he said. Like there's clearly some sort of
Something.
responding. Yeah. Which you know the rules with television and especially with Star Trek, and B5 was like this as well. Like you don't ad-lib.
Yeah.
What's on the script is what's on the script, and there's reasons for that.
There's stories about how, hey, it says go over there, but I really should say come over here. And that's like a 3-hour meeting with the writers to determine if the actor can make that level of a change. Whereas here, Curb Your Enthusiasm meets Stargate.
Right. Here we go.
A strong enough EM pulse can knock out most electronic-based technologies. It would be harmless to us, but it should render Urgo impotent.
Could you rephrase that?
Do it.
How about some white bread with mayonnaise? Want to watch golf on television?
Will you flip that switch?
No. Oh, how about this? Can you
Peter! Oh, there he is!
This?
It's great because like his facial expression, you can see the
That's his
resemblance
dad,
there.
Oh, don't do that. Oh, sacre bleu. I'm melting. I'm melting.
Where's the Wizard of Oz reference?
What a world.
Pulse hasn't gone off yet, Urgo. It's on a timer.
Oh. How much time do I have?
Not a good job.
The devices are still present, but the EM field that was being emitted by them is gone. Everything else checks out to me.
Request permission for SG1 to go back to work, sir.
Are we going to set off the metal detectors in airports now, or are we cool?
Give it a week.
A week?
That seems like a long time.
Very long
48
time.
hours, 72 hours. Probably has been.
And especially a week, probably in that room the whole time. It's not like
Well,
get shore leave or anything like
Everything
that.
looks normal.
Row, row, row your boat.
100% chance that skeleton's going to come into play somehow. Rah-ha-ha-ha.
I don't know any physician, by the way, who has a full-on skeleton hanging out in their personal office.
If you did, they are in their evil laboratory.
Truthfully, I don't know too many physicians who actually have a personal office.
They're doing it in round.
I was not singing.
It's good.
I'd know if I was singing.
The fact is, an alien entity has control over you, however limited. We don't know what it's capable of.
Well, he can't actually make us do anything we don't want to, sir.
Then why did I have to treat your arm? Didn't you say Urgo was responsible?
I didn't mean
You
to.
sang row, row, row your boat.
Not his intention.
I trust I've made my point.
I really miss Gate Guy.
Yeah.
Gate technician.
Being such an iconic guy who's only in like one season.
Oh no, he's coming back.
He better come
Well,
back.
what's that?
Actually, it's our version of you.
But not as suave and sophisticated as Bob.
But it's equipped with sensors, video camera, microphone. We use it to explore in much the same way that you do,
Carter.
Sorry. I don't know why I was telling him that.
She can be friendly.
Because you compromised. I have a feeling this is going to end like sad.
That voice, that's him.
Dr. Jackson?
We're up.
This is Dr. Daniel Jackson. We don't mean to challenge you. We've discovered the devices you implanted in our brains, and we'd like you to remove them. Him.
Him?
He interacts with us.
He's driving us crazy.
That is an error. Return the subjects. Urgo will be removed.
You heard the man?
Sir, we could be risking our lives.
Aww.
Guy just wants to play with his friends.
He's legit like concerned.
This was Togar really meant by an error.
It's gonna kill you. He really will. He's nasty. It'll be a painful and awful death. Honest.
What if we
Okay.
just send one of us to see what happens?
Okay, fine. He's gonna kill me. You heard him. Oh, you people, for crying out loud.
Oh, for crying out loud.
Don't you have any feeling?
I'm counting it.
Because he's in Jack, so it's a thing that Jack was thinking.
I'm counting it.
Carter, why do you humor him? He's obviously programmed for self-preservation.
Sir, that voice, Togar.
Look at
said
him.
that this
Look at
was
him
an
smile. Did you
error.
see
We're
that?
probably not
Uh-uh.
even
Go
supposed
back.
to know he's here.
Oh, I'm definitely going back for that.
You aren't supposed to.
Like, he's not even hiding it at this point.
Okay.
Sir, that voice, Togar, said that this was an error. We're probably not even supposed to know he's here.
He's gonna kill me, and that's why that death thing keeps popping up.
Store him in the program in limbo,
Sir,
experiencing
Carter.
nothing,
Wait a minute, Jack.
but tracking
Daniel?
time.
By definition, what constitutes a sentient life form?
self-awareness, consciousness,
I'm me. No doubt about that. What else?
the ability to think independently.
I'm independent. I just, like company.
Fear of death.
I got that too.
You're not gonna convince me it's alive. Look,
Hey.
he's not really here. He's here, in our heads.
There are plenty of life forms that require other life forms to live.
Then you are a parasite, like the Goa'uld.
Go.
Parasite.
like oh.
Don't laugh.
Or
Don't laugh.
a togra. I mean, just being parasitical by nature doesn't make you inherently bad.
It's a machine.
You're Togar?
Pay no attention to the man behind
Yes.
the curtain.
Toga. As handsome as he is evil.
That thing seriously seems like a prop from Men in Black.
I was just saying, is this a
Urgo.
Farscape?
Is
Yeah.
this? The specimen is unharmed. As you will be.
What about Urgo?
It will be destroyed. Say all what I tell you. Oh, please, don't let him do this to me. Tilt, help. Cree, jump. Give him a double jump. Go on.
Double Java
The
Java
technology
kick.
you invented is very advanced.
Yes. It's because they're all too scared to go out and experience things for themselves. Enough! The unit must be in a life form. It cannot exist on its own.
Well, there has to be some way. You created it.
You'd be killing something that you gave life.
Dad,
Dad.
I want to live. I want to experience the universe, and I want to eat pie.
Who doesn't?
Enough babbling. Explain.
I was just thinking that maybe you'd want to put Urgo in you.
No! It could help me learn how the error occurred.
Then you'll do it.
Was he gonna put
I
4 of
could
those
try.
things in his brain?
Help me out. I don't want to do it. He's mean and boring and mean.
We're giving you a chance here. Him or death?
No,
Death or him?
Oh dear. He's so,
Mean?
yeah.
Boring? So change him.
Me change him?
Urgo thinks it's a great idea, and I'm sure you'll enjoy his presence as much as we have.
See, I knew it. I knew you liked me. I was right. How about a hug?
Don't push it.
I was thinking, now that we've gotten to know each other and helped each other out, maybe we could share some information about our respective technologies.
I'm gonna miss him. Hey,
Still
I
pretty
know.
advanced
What do we-
No. technology
Why not?
culture,
No,
though.
it's really fun and exciting. No. Are you sure that we're thinking the same thing? Positive. Oh, I want you to know what you're missing.
Gotta
Glad
be
you're
welcoming.
back safe, SG1.
But he's pointing the guns at you.
Was the mission successful?
What mission?
General, didn't we just...
You've been gone over 10 hours, Major.
Oh, boy.
Report to the infirmary.
Here we go again.
Yes, sir.
So when sucking that Urgo out, did he put another Urgo in just because? Without telling him?
Or did he wipe that experience away from him?
All right, Jeff. Well, we have just seen Urgo. It's one of my favorite episodes of the whole series. Jeff, tell me, as a first-time watcher, does this episode hold up to the billing, or where are you on this episode?
There's a really cool sci-fi thread through this episode that like made it worthy of being in a sci-fi show. Does that make sense? Like, it was what it was. It's, you know, it's fun and all this stuff, but it had this really, what turned out to be kind of a cool sci-fi thread through the whole thing that gave it legitimacy. But for me, this I almost just want to read my notes in a sense here. So I started off, like, immediately knew that beach scene was just a picture. It was just a painting or something of some kind. It was pretty obvious when they showed it the second time. And then I was like, oh, it's an alien abduction episode. They have missing time. Okay, I want what happened to them. I want to taste and experience things like that. Here we go. Urgo. Oh, I kind of hate episodes like this. At least this episode knows exactly what it is. And then I realize, this is the key thing. I start realizing this is just a bunch of other episodes of TV that I have thoughts about. This is Stargate's Voyager, Someone to Watch Over Me, right? Mm-hmm. Where I'm just going to go experience all these things and I mean, there was a TNG episode, I think, that was the same. They did that. I don't remember what it was called, but either way.
If I may, Jeff, now I'll save it for later. Go
Okay.
ahead. Keep going.
This guy, this is early on, so this guy is almost as bad, not as bad, but almost as bad as that stupid AI computer thing they did in Babylon 5.
The Harlan Ellison voice guy?
Yeah.
Oh.
And here's the thing about that.
I
You
love
liked
that
that.
guy.
You did.
I loved that guy.
I hated that thing.
You were wrong.
No,
and you're wrong.
no,
now.
objectively, I am correct. That was stupid. It was just dumb.
No.
Ah,
You keep saying that word.
I do.
I do not think that word means what you think it means.
But here's where I start to turn a little bit. Oh, I get it. They're trying to redo the idea they had in the Gamekeeper. Just this time, they're doing it well. Like, bro just wants friends, you know? And that's what the Gamekeeper is, just trying to find people and to take care of his people. Dom DeLuise was great.
Well, do you also, because there's we've seen this before too. You remember this guy? Come try ya.
Right, exactly. Same thing. Yes.
Yeah.
Then I started to like get the episode. And a lot of this, like what kept me going through this and that made it better than the Harlan Ellison thing, made it better than I was at Scott Thompson and Someone to Watch Over Me, was Dom DeLuise. Like just the experience, the fun that he brought to this role. Like knowing his son was directing this and knowing what you shared about how he was ad-libbing basically everything.
Mm-hmm.
This was just a good time for him.
Yeah.
Hang out with your kid, do a job, watch your kid do his thing. Like, this will be great. He was having fun, and it showed, and it really came through in the character. And I think the other actors, like you said, Chris Judge couldn't keep a straight face through the whole thing. They were having a good time.
Yeah.
That really pulled this one out of the fire for me. But this episode to me, and I don't know if you'll dive into this at all, it's not so much a message as it is a theme, but this hammered home to me that there's a theme in season 3 of Stargate SG1. And I don't know if it's intentional or not, but a number of times we've had this exact conversation, even just in the last episode. What makes you, you? What qualifies an individual to be an individual? Last week it was, hey, the body is extra. You got Skara, you've got Chlorel. Those are the beans. In this one, you've got 2 Dom DeLuises, which is exactly one Dom DeLuise too many for this world, by the way. That guy's is a force of personality, especially in the roles he's played. But they needed each other to be them.
Mm-hmm.
So what was them, right? Who is him?
Yeah.
When he's in their brains, you know, who is him? So I think that this asked some really great sci-fi questions. It posed it in a really good way. But the road to get there, Brent, it wasn't great. I didn't not like this episode.
Mm-hmm.
I also really didn't like it that much.
You're awful.
When
Teal'c takes that coffee urn and just downs it, like, wasn't that hot? And he goes, extremely.
That was epic. Absolutely. This has great scenes, great moments.
Mm-hmm.
This isn't an episode I'll necessarily not watch again. Right? Like, in fact, this is one, this is more than a laundry episode. For me, you would use that to describe a lot of it. Like if I'm doing laundry, it's on in the background. It's more than that. I don't think I'm ever going to seek this one out. This is one that if it's on, I'm going to be like, oh, cool. Yeah, I'm going to watch this one. But I think there's just a type of God, and that type of episode really, and it's either super Brooklyn guy, super Jewish guy, super whatever, who's just over the top and ridiculous. That episode exists in a lot of different, not even sci-fi. It's even in a lot of other comedies and dramedies and sitcoms. And I just don't like that episode very much. I don't think I like that archetype is the thing for me.
So I've said a few times, this is the single episode I've seen the most of in Stargate.
Yeah.
Right. I set the bar high on purpose because I wanted to see where you went, because I really wanted to know, is it just me or is it the episode? Does the episode hold its own deal? I know why I like this episode so much.
Yeah.
I know why it's the episode I've seen the most. You want to know why?
Why?
It's a great one-off episode.
Yeah, totally self-contained.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
There's a beginning, middle, and end. This episode, you're never going to see Dom DeLuise again in Stargate. You're just not.
Yeah.
This is one shot.
He's come try a guy. Just there's your shot.
There it is. This episode is lighthearted. It's not that serious. It does not take itself that serious, but it does as you get to the end.
Yeah.
It's got a great side. I said last week that Pretense was Stargate's Measure of a Man. Yeah. This was more Measure of a Man than that was.
Yeah.
What is life? Artificial life form. It's self-aware. It's conscious. It's scared of its own death. It wants to preserve itself. What is life? Did we just create life? Sam said, there's life. There it sits.
I almost think
just created a new life. It's not an error. It's a miracle.
It's amazing. I almost think it's, one of the things, and we talked about this on Beam Me Up when we charted some courses for Voyager, how Voyager a number of times took a TNG episode, shook it up a little bit, did it a little bit differently, sometimes better, sometimes just as good, whatever. Yep. But it had its Measure of a Man episode with the Doctor, right? In season 7, what was it called? Was that Author? I think it was called. I forget. Either way, is the Doctor a sentient life form? Can he own his own works, as he's writing these holonovels? It did a really good job. And I almost think this is the Voyager version. So we had Measure of a Man last week.
Yeah.
This week we
Yeah.
have the Voyager version. Boom, boom.
Yeah.
Both done really well, slightly different. I think this one interrogated the question much better than it did last week. It just explicitly did it.
Yeah. So, when I'm sitting around and like I've got a little bit of time to kill, maybe I'm just going to drift off to sleep. I don't need to pay super close attention to an episode. I just want to laugh and kind of chuckle, have a good time through an episode. This is what I'm going to throw. And that's the why I've actually seen this episode more. So it's not that I do enjoy this episode. I truly love this episode. Is this the best episode of the series? No. There's a lot better episodes of the series. There's a lot more poignant episodes of the series. There's a lot more well done episodes of the series. But when it just comes to sheer enjoyment, like if you can make me laugh, if you can make me happy, you said it. The cast, the crew, Peter, his dad were clearly having so much fun making this episode. And it came through the screen. You let me have that kind of a fun through an episode, and guess what? I'm probably going to like it.
Yeah. I think
regardless of anything else, I'm probably going to like it.
You saying that really makes a lot of sense to me, because I think what I really enjoyed in the episode was the cast. Like, they just showed up in a different way. They were having fun. And I think, like what I said in the beginning, this episode knows exactly what it is. And it's not trying to be any. That's the thing that I'm already coming to appreciate about SG1. It doesn't try to be something it's not.
I think, didn't I tell you this? Haven't I, like, Stargate is a show that knows exactly what it is. It doesn't take itself too seriously, but it does take itself seriously. It's legit sci-fi.
Yeah,
it's legit telling a story, building a world, building a universe, all that kind of stuff. And it's not afraid to make fun of itself.
Exactly. And I think the fact that it just did that, right? Little sci-fi thread through it that was interesting, but knows what it is. Cast is having fun. We saw Tilk doing stuff we'll never see, again. What is a lot of fun. I think it's just that archetype for me is so over the top and annoying. I just it's funny. It's neat to watch some of it, but it was too much.
That's fair. That's fair.
I'm looking forward to one thing, though, in this. We get to update our tracking board. We had it for crying out loud in this one.
We did. And it sort of by way of Urgo himself, but it definitely was a Jack for crying out loud. Wouldn't have been there otherwise.
Oh. And another
One
Wizard
thing
of
better
Oz.
is he could have said indeed.
Got another Wizard of Oz episode reference as
did.
well.
I'm melting. Okay, here's the thing. So because we're going to account for crying out loud, and he's in Jack's head, are we going to count a Daniel death because we saw him die on screen and he was in Daniel's head?
Did we see him die, though?
Well, we saw him wispy out, and he said it worked. He just came back because of, sci-fi.
Yeah.
Does that count as a Daniel death?
I don't think so. Michael Shanks did not die on screen.
That's our litmus test for that, right?
Yeah. All right. So I dove into my first time reactions on this one. Did you find any sci-fi messages in this?
I just talked about it. It's the whole idea of Measure of Man. What is life? Where does it have value? What can you do? I like what you said. You really dove into the piece where Daniel says to Trogar or
Trogar.
He's like,
Trogar.
I think he's everything that you're not and everything you want to be. And you kind of need each other to become more and to go past what you guys have gotten so advanced. I mean, Togar's society is clearly Tolan level type of a society, whatever they are. Is he the only one who exists there? Maybe not. I don't know. But they've gotten to that spot where they're not going out and exploring. They're letting these other people go do it and they bring it back to them. Why? Because that's how it works, or it's just him or whatever, Yeah. So is there a message here? Absolutely. Is it the thrust of the episode? Is it what everything's about? Everything points to it. It just does it in a super fun way. Does it discuss it? Yeah, it does. It weighs it out. Well, is he or isn't he? Is he just a machine? Is he just a device, or is he actually alive? And what do? Do we provide an answer for it one way or the other? Well, we're going to let him live. And he's here. He's not there. Oh, he's talking to him. So yeah, that must mean he's alive. There you go. And he goes off. So how strong though? That becomes the question, right? How strong is the message? The message is there. Unlike last week, where last week was just here's this and here's this and here's this and this big pebble. This is one. What is life? As annoying as it is, what is life? Right? So cannon shot to the heart. intentionality of the episode brings it back. Jeff, this could have been a Star Trek episode. You know what this could have been? This could have been a Lower Decks episode.
Okay, yeah.
Perhaps even a Strange New Worlds episode.
I think this was a TNG episode with they would do stuff like this in TNG, not as well, but they would do it.
I know I compare it to Measure of Man. Measure of Man was so heavy. And it was well done. It was well acted. It's probably the first truly great episode of Next Generation. It's not an episode I want to watch a whole lot because it doesn't make me feel good. You know, it's not enjoyable. I have a crap ton of respect for it. This one, like I said, it's light, it's airy. I get that same sci-fi message out of it. So to me, it checks all the boxes. I'm hemming and hawing on the chevrons because I don't feel like I can give it 7 chevrons, Jeff.
I agree with that.
But it's checking all the boxes of what a sci-fi episode does and it goes there. So let me ask you this. If you were rating this episode, where would you rate it?
So I think
How many chevrons do you give?
I think that it has great science fiction in it and it has a message, but I don't think that it shows us how we can be better. I don't think it gives us hope or anything like that. It doesn't show us how to be better humans. It helps define what makes a human, right? That's a sci-fi question, not necessarily a message. To me, this is, I don't know, maybe a 3 chevron episode.
Except for it defines life. It actually defines it. And like I said, the litmus test that we use is not the only test of what a sci-fi message is. I said this last week. The fact that they clearly define life, has feelings, it's self-aware, it's afraid of death, it's thinking and acting on its own. That is sentience. That has created new life. And it's worthy of living, worthy of protecting, even if it's annoying. Jeff, I give this one 5 chevrons.
Really?
I'm going up on it. Yeah. Because it is a strong, the message is the back like 10 minutes of the episode.
Yeah.
It's not just, hey, they got to the last like 2 or 3 minutes and then they wrapped it up. They spent a significant chunk of time talking about life. I think it's a 5 chevron episode just couched in a real cushy, kitschy way that Jeff just doesn't enjoy because he's got a heart that is 2 sizes too small.
Because I got rid of my Urgo part of me. Here's the message, Brent. You're talking about it and everything. We need all of our parts. So much of I'm gonna call it out, right? Like, I don't want to make this the conversation because I'm just gonna state it and move. But we are in the middle of a mental health pandemic and crisis in this country and probably this world. And my belief is that a big reason for that is many of us have done what Togar did and we're suppressing parts of ourselves. We're not engaging with parts of ourselves. I've received a tremendous amount of therapy over the last couple of years, and some of the most effective kind for me has been what's called internal family systems, where you identify different parts of you and you engage with them in sort of ways. And that's what we need. We need all of us. Dude was happier, even if he was a little annoyed by it, but dude was more complete when he got Urgo with him and brought in all of his parts. So even if you're annoyed by your parts, scared of your parts, intimidated by them, you need them. There's the message. 5 chevrons makes sense with that.
I might have rated this one a little higher than you would, Jeff, but I'm curious, and I've got a feeling you're going to rank this one a lot lower than I would have. But
it will not be number 1, like you said at the very beginning of this. Just so this is the last episode with us together, apparently.
So I don't even know where to I don't know if I should go from the top down, from the bottom up, or where. However, you get to place this one, Jeff. I actually don't have a say in it. You just get to do it. You're going to place this in our 100% completely accurate definitive ranking of season 3 of Stargate SG1. Jeff, talk us through it. Where do you put this one?
So I definitely have a range for this one, and it's not going to be low. Like I'll let you know that it's not low. I'm not going to bury this. It's not number 22, like I said, or anything like that. It is, though. I'm looking at my notes, some of the other episodes right now.
I think I have a guess of where you're going to put it.
Okay. Where do you think?
I think you're going to put this as our new number 9.
You're wrong.
Oh, okay.
So I'll tell you, that was my range. I was looking at like 7, 8, 9 at first, and I went back and
For the record, currently in our list, 8 is Legacy. That's the Ghost Michello episode. And then Dead Man's Switch, that's the
Flash Gordon,
Real American Hero guy. Flash Gordon. is between those two episodes, but you say it's not there. So where are you putting it?
I am going to put this one just above Into the Fire. Brent, this is our new number 7 episode.
I don't disagree. Okay.
Yeah, I felt at first I was like, Into the Fire. I really liked that one, and then I went and looked at my notes. I did. And I think too. I've said this a couple of times on season 3. It's deceptive when you look at the rankings here because you see the top 5 and you're like, oh, those are all good. 6 through like 13 are still really good. 14, which is Seth, isn't bad. It's just not great. And then there's Past and Present, which it was okay. Like it was. Actually,
sorry, Linnea is just never.
Actually, to be honest, I think Past and Present actually made me really mad now that I remember. So there's one in this whole season that's not good. Everything else in here is totally watchable and good.
Yeah, Learning Curve is the one about the little kids.
Yeah,
we get the little.
That was such a cool sci-fi concept too. Like that one just really nailed it in a lot of the
high sci-fi concept. Yeah, you know, and here's the thing: personal enjoyment of an episode does not necessarily make a phenomenal episode.
True.
You know, so
I personally enjoy a lot of terrible episodes. I'm not going to say it, but people are thinking of 3 Letters from Babylon 5 right now. It's not a terrible episode.
Yeah, it is. Actually, no, it's not. It's not a terrible episode. It's really not. And everybody said, oh, well, that part's bad, but this other part's really good.
They're both great.
Yeah. And
one is greater than the other one, but they are both
great. 17 is another one that's
pretty good.
I didn't hate the episode.
No.
Anyway, people are like, why are you talking about Babylon 5? This is a Stargate episode. Well, you know why? Because we're done talking about this episode.
Well, I'll tell you why also.
Oh, yes. Like it. That is going to do it for Urgo. Next time, Jeff, we get another episode that I will tell you 1,000% is going to be, this is Stargate's version of slide in a Star Trek episode.
Okay.
All right. Name of the episode is 100 Days. Jeff, what you got?
100 days.
100 days.
First thought is day in the life kind of a thing, but that's a very specific amount of time. 100 days. I was going to say a person, but I've learned to not be too specific all the time. They're going to go off on a mission. They're going to inadvertently break a law.
It's a Jack episode. I'll tell you that too.
Oh, that makes sense.
I don't even mind telling you that. It's a Jack episode.
Totally see Jack going in and doing something that he shouldn't do, not being aware of it. He basically is going to be arrested, maybe jailed, maybe stranded for 100 days. We're going to get 100 days of Jack on his own for he messed up in some way. And
not 30. Like, is he sitting in a jail cell and writing a letter back to
his dad,
Sarah, his wife, or somebody?
And take a pip off when he's done. Apparently it's 100 days. So like the title gives us that much, but
throw him in the brig, man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think it's going to be on another planet. It's going to be a cultural thing of some kind. Oh, no. Okay, no. He's going to get lost. They're going to think he's dead. Hammond is going to be, we're done. He's gone.
Just keep going.
Yeah.
Just keep going.
Oh, my
keep
God.
Going.
He's gone. We're finished. And then Sam is going to be like, no, he can't. And then she's going to convince Daniel. The whole time Tilk is going to say, well, these things happen and blah, blah, blah. And then basically the episode is going to be one story is in the SGC of the let us go back and find him. No, we're moving on. He's gone. And then we're going to get him in the wastes, or whatever.
Jeff, did we not do this with Fire and Water in season 1 when Daniel was with little fish dude?
Yeah. That's exactly the story. Yeah. It's a good story.
You're a good guesser, Jeff.
I'm going to go back and just say it's the one where he gets arrested. I'll say it's that one. So.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll see next time right here on Stargate SG1 for the first time. Hey, listen, thank you guys so much for joining us. We really appreciate you guys. You guys are amazing. You guys make the show what it is. Thank you so much for commenting down below. That's a big thing. Those of you guys who are hanging out with us on Discord, Jeff and I love getting to talk with you
so much
over on Discord, except Jeff doesn't get to talk SG1 with you guys, only me. There's a whole section on Discord. Jeff's not even allowed into it. It's just me. You're hanging out with me, which, let's face it, is the prize in and of itself.
Totally.
Yeah. Anyway, listen, don't forget to subscribe wherever you get your podcast, your channels, your entertainment. And while you're there, please don't forget to leave us a rating and a review And please, above all else, share the show with somebody that you know who loves Stargate, or like Jeff over there needs to get into it for the very first time. So until next time, folks, I'm Brent. That's Jeff.
Hey, Brent.
We're going to get out of here. Hello, Urgo.
It's decision time. I need you to make a very important decision right now.
Okay.
Me or death? Me, 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 or death?
You, 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 you.
Yeah, man. Partway through, I'm just like, this is that stupid AI thing from Beef. I hated that so. And another dropped thread.
Here's the thing: the stupid AI thing from Babylon 5 was so. It was never what the episode was about. It was just this kitschy little thing. Came in, went away, and then they had a little callback at the very end of the episode, and that was it. And it was enough. It was enough for me. I didn't need any. This was not that for me at all. Again, this is the reason. This is just that episode I can put on at any time and just sit back and enjoy it and have fun, and I'm good.
What was
But,
the episode that I?
Some people don't have senses of humor, Jeff.
That's true. That is true. I don't know who those people are, but what was that episode I hated that had the Cirque du Soleil guys? Was that season 2 or 3?
Here, One Small Step.
Yeah, that was back in season 2, right?
Yeah.
I knew
the little mushroom things.
Yeah.
Yep.
The minute the
I hate
music
that.
started in that one, I knew, oh God, it's going to be one of those.
Yeah.
And as soon as like the voice started, boy, I'm like, oh God, it's going to be one of those episodes. But I mean, 100%, if it was anyone but Dom DeLuise, I probably would have hated this episode.
Casting matters.
Yeah.
Casting matters, you know. And here's the thing: I don't think they would have done this episode without Dom DeLuise.
Yeah, I don't know anyone else who could do that. Mel Brooks.
This
it's the only other person that could do this.
This is Peter going, guys, I've got an idea. I want to bring my dad. This is purely nepotism. I want to bring my dad into the show. And it's the other writers. It's Brad Wright and Robert C. Cooper going, hey, Peter, can we get your dad? We're gonna write a whole episode for him. This is gonna be about him. And we're gonna bring your dad in. You're gonna direct it. And we just want your dad because why? We're awesome and we're cool. And we want to bring Peter or Dom DeLuise into the show.
And he's awesome. That's why.
Why not? We have his son on staff. Yeah.
I gotta do some math
Yeah.
here. So I was wildly curious. Minus.
Also, I think I've told you this before. Like the whole DeLuise family shows up in Stargate at some point. Like there's the 3 brothers. Peter's wife is in the show at some point. Like it's a family.
He was 67 years old
when they filmed this.
Looked good. Yeah. But this isn't gonna show for anyone except for you, but I just have to pull it up. This picture of him in 1975 is when this was.
That the movie he played Pavarotti in?
No.
Oh.
Look at that.
No.
Yeah, right?
No way.
Doesn't look anything like him.
Whoa. You need to put this in the thing so people in Club 65 can see.
All right, let me screenshot this.
He was born in Brooklyn. He is
Yeah, so maybe I said Jewish. That's not fair. I think maybe it is just the whole Brooklyn thing. I'm just not that.
His dad was a garbage man.
That checks out.
It looks a lot like Peter. Ain't gonna lie, you know.
Yeah,
like Peter's got like a pretty good beefy build to him. Like he works out. This guy doesn't, but and then he goes on to become Dom DeLuise, like that we all know.
This guy, or Peter does.
No, Dom DeLuise.
Okay, yeah,
like that is not Dom DeLuise as we know Dom DeLuise.
No, like not even a tiny bit.
Because he is a tiny bit here.
Why can't I save it there? Oh, because I'm saving. Oh my gosh, I don't know how to use a computer. I can't do math. I don't know how to use a computer. I must be a manager for my job.
Let's see what episodes we have coming up. All right, we got 100 Days. We told you about that one.
Don't tell me the names.
No, I'm not. And then we've got that episode, which is a part 2 of that episode, and then we got that episode, which is a new episode. That episode, which is a part whatever of that episode, and then there's that one, and then there's that one, which starts this whole. Oh wow, Jeff, we got a good back half of the season here, man.
Are there any more two-parters in this? No. Okay.
The season finale
season
into the that one's a 2-parter, but no,
And it was they have 4 seasons guaranteed at this point, right?
No, they've gone on to 5. I think they've gone on to 5 at this point.
Okay.
They've had the 5th one.
When did they leave Showtime?
I might not be right about that. At the end of the 5th season.
Okay.
And then they got picked up by Sci-Fi, and they did the rest of their run there on Sci-Fi. Now, pretty much once they got over to Sci-Fi, it was like a 1-year deal every time.
Okay. Yeah. Kind of the standard thing of just we'll see how you're doing. And
they really thought they were. It kind of almost a Babylon 5 season 4 season 5 type thing. They really thought they were done at the end of season 8. Like for real.
Yeah, you said this before.
And when you get there, they kind of wrap up the show in certain ways. But when they come back with season 9 and 10 are their own little like kind of separate thing.
Well, when we started this,
very Stargate, very worth watching. It's just different than SG1 in my opinion, and it should have been like its own spin-off show.
Well, you've said that when we started this, you're like, it's really long. There's a lot of episodes. Also, we could stop after the 8th season. Don't know if we're going to do 9 and 10, but I want to do 9 and 10. I want to do the whole thing.
They're absolutely worth it. They're 1,000% worth doing. And also like, so they're doing the show when they actually get to the end of season 10, they didn't find out until the middle of season 10 that the show was getting not renewed. It's not they got canceled. They just didn't get renewed for an 11th season.
Yeah.
And they actually kind of start making fun of the network in the last handful of episodes. But what they gave them was we're going to give you 2 direct-to-TV movies. One is going to be to finish up the storyline that you have already created and that you're in. And then the next one will be one to actually wrap up the series as a whole.
Oh.
So the series finale is not really the series finale at all.
Okay. It's a movie. It's a movie.
It's really the movie.
Yeah.
It's so you in no way, shape, or form would understand at least the first movie without seasons 9 and 10, because that's what wraps up
9 and 10, right?
That storyline, because it's a whole new, it's a whole separate thing than what we've got, just with characters that you're familiar with. And then the final movie, it's a pretty damn good final movie. It's a fun, it's a good movie.
Yeah.
I enjoy it. And it does a good job of bringing all the aspects of SG1 back. Like it really does a good send off on the show.
That's cool.
You know, but don't forget, you also had Atlantis was rocking at that point, and they ramp up SGU, Stargate Universe, not too long afterwards, and you know, then Stargate suffers the fate of any show that's been on air for 15 years.
At that point,
like, hey, we're gonna take a break for a while, okay? Let's
for just a while, just forever, maybe, but for a while.
Yeah. Well, really, can I tell you this?
They've done some cartoon stuff, right? Like they had the series, but then isn't there some more recent? Like, didn't they do some stuff to try and drum up support here or some interest here?
Not animated, not that I'm aware of. It may be out there, but I'm not that I'm aware of. They did do like a webisode series.
Okay.
That I haven't seen them all. There's only a few, but I've only seen one, and the one that I did see completely flies in the face of all the established lore that's out there.
Oh, really?
And it's like it tells Catherine Langford's story. And it's like that's not what they told us happened with her.
Oh,
you know, so wait, how could she have done that if this was over? It's that kind of whatever. So how closely do you hold canon? It's Stargate. Like, what was it a good story in and of itself? Probably not bad, but being the fan I am, I was like, you know, but you know who was in it? Your favorite guy from Star Trek, your best friend, Connor Trinneer.
Oh yeah, I love that guy.
Yeah, your best friend.
That guy's great.
Your best friend.
I'm glad he got some.
Although I will tell you, he turns up in Atlantis.
Oh,
and he's really good in Atlantis.
Yeah.
very different from Trip. He's not, and well, whatever. Yeah, I think his character in Atlantis is 1,000 times better than his character in Enterprise, and I like his character in Enterprise.
Yeah. I don't think he does, based on how he talks about Star Trek stuff, but that's...
But they still pay him, so
exactly. It didn't pay, but yeah.
Jeff had a bad experience with Connor one time.
Yeah, it was a don't meet your heroes situation. So
yeah.
Although he was never my hero, still don't meet people like that.
Yeah. So anyway,
and honestly, in my life, I've had one of those. So that's the one. That's okay. Better that than having that with Patrick Stewart or somebody that I actually enjoy watching their stuff.
Yeah. You have a personality built up for them in your head. It cannot be ruined.
It cannot.
It would be the end of you.
I would just break. I can't deal.
Yeah. It would sour your entire fandom of the series.
Kind of would.
Understood. All right. Hey, Club 65. I promised you last time we were going to hang out more, and here we have, but it is time. Jeff, it is super late. You guys, it's been amazing.
Yeah.
You guys are awesome. Jeff's wrong about Urgo. Please drop in the comments and let us know how wrong Jeff is.
Hey, what's great
about Urgo?
About our Club 65 crew, and really just everybody on YouTube. They are never slow or hesitant when it comes to telling either one of us that we're wrong.
And we love you for
We do. It's great. It is great. You can tell us we're wrong all day long. Just don't tell us we're stupid or ugly.
I was going to say, we are totally fine with dissenting opinions and people telling us stuff that we missed until you make it a personal attack. And then we're just going to remove your
If you're a personal on us, anyone else that's commenting, or you're just straight up racist, then it's not okay. We've had in the past, it was a while ago, we had a shocking amount of racists making comments on some of our stuff. But.
And we had people that this is the other one that will get you. First comments will be removed, and then if you continue, we will ban you. Is when you have a particular gripe and you go through nearly everyone's comments and re-up your gripe every single time. That's because you're making it awful for everybody else. You want to say, I'm happy for you to vent a frustration, and have it in your comment, and you can have that
should
conversation.
Be frustrated.
There.
You're watching this because you love the show. You love Stargate. And when I say I hate Urgo, and you should tell me I'm wrong. Mm-hmm. You love this thing. It's great.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I'm not wrong, but
yeah, you are. Yeah, you are.
Not even a little bit.
I'm going to watch the other episode now that I like a whole lot.
No, you can do that. I'm not going to watch Urgo.
Go watch Foothold again.
I might. That's a good one. Palate cleanser. That's what I need after this thing.
Palate cleanser. Wow. See, that might be what I consider Urgo. It's a palate cleanser. It's
a nothing episode, which is great. That's not a negative on it at all. That's great.
That's what I mean.
Here you go.
But at the same time, it's not a nothing episode because it has this whole thing about life and sentience and all the stuff that I love about sci-fi. I love those conversations in sci-fi. All right, I'm getting out of here, man. I gotta go.
Let's do that.
All right, bye. Thank you guys.